Welcome to another round of Star Trek chess. This is the away team mod. We have Captain Kirk, we have Spock and McCoy. Now, the idea is that they usually follow the Prime Directive. However, you have an advanced warship of advanced soldiers who want to take over the land. It could be Klingons, but we'll just say they may be Klingons. And so they're taking over the territory that belongs to these white pieces here. Now, Kirk moves like the queen, Spock moves like a bishop, McCoy moves like the bishop, but he does not attack people, and he can move and end a turn on the same square going up, like just going up and going on the same square. He can do this because he cannot attack pieces, and if he's next to any pieces like that pawn there, this pawn, that pawn, that pawn, none of the bad guys can attack those pieces. So as long as Dr. McCoy is next to a friendly army piece, that piece cannot be attacked, or Kirk or Spock. So, and there are going to be phaser allowances here, phaser allowances for both the good and the bad guys. And we're going to see how many moves per character. So let's do that. I'm going to move over here. I got I got my stuff here. So let's see. Let's find out what we got. So what we want to do is I got my 20 die. I'm going to put that to the side. Let's find out how many moves for each army. And we got a 6. So 6 moves per army. And let's see. How should we do this? Red will be Captain Kirk, away team, and the tribe against the invaders. So this is where they had to break Prime Directive and just defend themselves, defend the tribe against the others. So it's one of those scenarios, but whatever. Okay, so Captain Kirk and the team they have 14 phaser allowances, and the bad guys have 5. So I'm going to set this up. Hold on. Okay, so we shall decide. So based on the number, we shall let Captain Kirk's team go first. So it's 6 moves. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Do it like we did it before. I have to always look at how things overlap. If you can see that, is how it overlaps. Okay. 1, 2. There's Mr. Spock. I need him to come there. 3. Okay, that's 3. Where shall he go? Where does he go? 4. I'm going to bring the doctor up here. I'll have this one just move here on the first floor. And then, so that's 6. Okay. Now, phasers will be based on, now the doctor doesn't attack at all. He doesn't use phasers and he doesn't eat pieces. So he doesn't do this. Kirk and Spock will. We're going to figure out how this works. So that's their moves. And I'm going to say based on line of sight, because this pawn can see Spock here from here. Based on line of sight, we're going to roll for phaser. And phasers do count as moves, so what have we got? Attack. Oh, that's bad. So Spock is taken out. He is taken out. So Spock is taken out of the game almost right away. So that's the first move. Let's have this pawn attack McCoy. That's going to be tricky. So I'm going to go ahead and roll again. Oh, again with this one. So let's see. Let me see. So that limits the phaser. No, yeah, that's right. That's 3. So McCoy is taken out. Right. So he's gone. So only Captain Kirk is left. Is like, no, my friends have died. So that's the second one. So now what we want to do is now start moving the pawns. Um, let's see. However, I'm going to do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to move this one here. 4. Grab that bishop. 5. And yeah, I'm going to take out that, and that's going to be 6. Okay, so that's the 6 moves there. So this is not looking good. Okay, so Spock and McCoy are fucking dead, but I can use my phasers, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to shoot, because he is in a line of sight, I'm going to shoot the knight and see if that works. So here goes the first of the good guys' 6 moves. Okay, so he's out. So that's swords. So that's that one. Those 2 pieces there. Let's take out the bishop. So 13. Just keeping track. So these are the phaser allowances now. 13. Again with swords. And take out the bishop. Okay, so that's 2 moves. Let's see. That's 3. This will be 3 moves. I'll take out this pawn. I'll try to roll this really good here. Okay, so we got another swords. That one's taken out. That's 3. That's going to be 11. So far, 11 phaser allowances. Let's see. Let's see. No. I'm going to have Captain Kirk go here. 2, 3. Okay, 3, 4. I'm going to take a risky move, and I'm going to have him take out these 2, 5 and 6. And I'll put a marker. So he's not dead yet. He's still there, but we're going to put a marker. Okay. There you go. That will mark Captain Kirk's place. So those are the end of the 6 moves. And now it is the Dark Army's turn. And what can we do here? What should be done? Let's see. Gonna move this one here. 1, 2. And to speed this up, I will allow the rook to travel to this piece. But first, this piece must go somewhere. So he cannot do it. Unless a white piece lands here, he cannot move. So I'll allow the rook to go down to here. And same for this one. But for right now, let's figure this out. 2 moves so far. I think. Yeah. I honestly don't fucking know. 3. I know. 4. 5. I'm going to have to risk it. 6. I'm going to have to risk that. Sacrifice the bishop here. Okay. So I'm going to take out this one. 1. Okay. And yes, he can. So Captain Kirk. So that was the first move. Captain Kirk is now going to take out 2, 3, 4 without even using his phaser. He's just going to punch them out because that's what he does. So that's 4. So there he is there. That's not too bad. And I'm going to actually use the phaser. Captain Kirk from here can see this. Let's take a look. Yeah, he has a line of sight to this pawn right here. This pawn. So I'm going to roll for that. So 2 more moves. I've got 11 phaser hits. The phaser hits are all across each piece. It's not 11. It's not 14 for each piece. It's 14 across all the army. So once the total number of army pieces uses up, that's it. You don't get to use any more phaser. Shields. Now what the shield does is it takes out. Okay, so that pawn is knocked out. Now, if the pawn survives, this my attacks, this cannot be moved on their turn. Okay, so all that time when they're doing their 6 moves, this cannot be moved until So how does this work? I took him out. He's unconscious. So this pawn loses 6 turns based on the number of turns we have here. Variable number of turns, where x is equal to 6. So for the next player's 6 turns, you can't move it. So does that make sense? So that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I'm just going to take out that pawn. No. If I do that. I'm just going to shoot. I could shoot one of these. Actually, I can shoot the king. Now the king will have to make a move. So the king will steal one of my moves because I'm going to put him in check. So let's see. Okay. That's it. Or, let me see. Hold on. That doesn't work. Have I put him in check completely? With the phaser, I can do that. Because I can take him out this way, or I can shoot him. Let's see. You know what? Let's roll for that. Let's see what happens. If I knock him out, or I get a blank, the game still goes on. That's it. The king has been destroyed. And the people are safe. Look at that. In under 14 minutes, we got this done. So there you go. So that's how the phasers work. And I guess technically this would be like what? 10? That was 10 or 9? I'm not sure. I think it was like 9. I have 9 left over now. So there's 9 left over, right? And that's 3 from their side. So yeah, that's it. That is the game. So that one's knocked out. They're here. The king is still intact. Rest in peace. We're gonna cremate Spock and McCoy. They'll be cremated, I guess, or blasted to Genesis planet. So that's rest in peace to those 2, and rest in peace to the 2 children of the tribe. So that's it. Let me know what you think, and more fun coming up this week. I didn't feel like celebrating Mario Day. I'll show you a Mario thing that I have from way back. Let me see if I have it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There you go. So I'm not a complete jackass about it. Mario Kart glider.